Okay, real quick, before we get started, I just wanted to let everybody know I have a Etsy shop called Cat Hair Tea, CATHAIRTEA. You can find that at cathairtea.com and also on Etsy. And there's a little bit of random things I've created, and I'm working on getting some stickers and stuff in there. So if you want to go check that out. And you can find links to everything that I do online at disruptivegirl.com. And so let's get into it. Hello, welcome to a very special episode of Twisted States. I'm your host, Reagan. Today marks the 2-year anniversary of the Twisted States podcast. 2 years ago, I uploaded my first episode, not knowing if there would even be a second one. Despite quite a lot of personal changes and ups and downs, with no rhyme or reason to my upload schedule, I'm still getting it together here and there to produce new episodes when my busy schedule allows. I figured I would take this chance to bring it all full circle, so we are celebrating by going back to the state where it all began, Arizona. So grab a seat, a snack, a drink, get comfortable, and get ready for an epic exploration of Arizona's enigmatic Mogollon monster. First, let's take a quick look at Arizona, known as the Copper State or the Grand Canyon State, which is a captivating destination nestled in the southwestern United States with its iconic landscapes, vibrant cities, and a tapestry of cultures. This state is a treasure trove of experiences waiting to be discovered. Okay, I just wanted to hop in and interrupt for just a second to let you know that I am taking part in Game of Shrooms this year. If you want to check that out, Game of Shrooms Official on Instagram. I will put a link in the show notes, or if you're watching this on YouTube, in the description down below. It's Game of Shrooms, like mushrooms, Game of Shrooms. And they are on Instagram. You can go there and find out more information. It will be on June 10th. Artists all over the world will be hiding art to be found, scavenger hunt style, for free, all over the world. So check out Game of Shrooms Official on Instagram to find out who's participating near you. I, Disruptive Girl Reagan, will be participating here in Las Vegas, actually in North Las Vegas. So if you check out my Instagram, Disruptive Girl, of course, you'll be able to find information about that. As we get closer, I'll start dropping some clues and letting you know where to find some cool handmade art that was put together by the one and only myself. I've traveled to Arizona a lot. For a little while, I lived there. And there's some parts of the state that are absolutely breathtaking and beautiful. And, you can't beat the Grand Canyon. Anyway, here are some intriguing facts about Arizona. Arizona became the 48th state to join the Union on February 14th, 1912. Valentine's Day. Its capital city, Phoenix, is not only the largest city in the state, but also the 5th largest city in the entire country. Arizona is home to one of the most awe-inspiring natural wonders in the world, the Grand Canyon. Also one of my favorite places to go. Carved by the mighty Colorado River over millions of years, this breathtaking chasm stretches over 277 miles and reaches depths of up to a mile. It's a must-see destination for adventurers and nature lovers from around the globe. Beyond the Grand Canyon, Arizona boasts a diverse array of landscapes, from the stunning red rock formations of Sedona to the towering saguaro cacti of the Sonoran Desert. The state is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts, offering opportunities for hiking, rock climbing, river rafting, and exploring vast expanses of wilderness. Arizona's rich Native American heritage is deeply intertwined with its cultural fabric. Over 20 Native American tribes call this land home. each with their own unique traditions, languages, and art forms. Exploring Arizona's history and experiencing its rich cultural events is a window into Arizona's past. The state is also a hub for astronomy and space exploration. Flagstaff, located in northern Arizona, is home to Lowell Observatory, where Pluto was discovered. Additionally, the state hosts numerous observatories and space research facilities due to its clear skies and minimal light pollution. From a culinary standpoint, Arizona offers a fusion of flavors influenced by its proximity to Mexico and its Native American heritage. Southwestern cuisine, characterized by dishes like tacos, enchiladas, and tamales, tantalizes taste buds with its vibrant spices and ingredients. Arizona's cities, such as Phoenix, Tucson, and Scottsdale, are vibrant and cosmopolitan, with thriving art scenes and renowned museums and a wide range of cultural festivals and events. The state's southwestern architecture, with its adobe-style buildings and Spanish colonial influences, adds to its distinct charm. Our tale begins in the heart of Arizona, in the rugged and untamed wilderness known as the Mogollon Rim. This vast and picturesque region is shrouded in mystery, attracting adventurers, nature enthusiasts, and those with a fascination for the unknown. The Mogollon monster, often referred to as the Arizona Bigfoot, is a creature of legend and folklore. Descriptions of the creature vary, but is commonly described as a large, bipedal being standing anywhere from 7 to 10 feet tall, covered in thick hair or fur and emitting a distinct and unpleasant odor. The origins of the Mogollon monster can be traced back to the indigenous peoples of the Southwest, particularly the Apache and Navajo tribes. These tribes have stories and legends that speak of a powerful and elusive creature inhabiting the dense forests and deep canyons of the region. The Native American legends describe the Mogollon monster as a guardian of nature, a being deeply connected to the spirits of the land and the animals that inhabit it. It is said to possess immense strength and can move swiftly and silently through the wilderness. Sound familiar? This is definitely Arizona's Bigfoot. It's really funny because any densely forested area with a lot of vegetation, trees, and things like that seems to have some kind of Bigfoot creature. And, there's plenty of speculation and, skeptics and believers alike on both sides. But, I've spent a lot of time in a lot of wilderness all over the country, and it's really easy for your imagination to run away with you when you're out like that. And then nature is noisy. Nature is noisy, and your brain immediately tries to fill in the gaps and come up with, what it is you're encountering. And especially for city folk, you don't have any idea or point of reference. So a lot of animal sounds and stuff aren't familiar to you. So it's really easy to let your imagination run real wild, real quick. Okay, real quick, one more heads up just to let you know. My Patreon is live. It's up and running. So if you want to go check that out, as soon as I get some more people over there, even if you're not a paid patron, if you're just following my Patreon, you'll be able to get some updates and things like that. As I get more people over there, like I said, even if they're not paid people, just people following, I'll start posting more regularly over there. And there are all different kinds of tiers, and every tier, $3 or more, gets a monthly postcard if you want, and as well as some sticker mail and stuff like that. And I'm working on some miniature stuff that I want to send out to some folks too. So check that out. Oh, and also you get 50% off in my store, Cat Hair Tea, for being a patron on my Patreon. So go check it out. And even if you only subscribe for 1 month on Patreon, you get to use the Patreon code for 50% off forever in my Etsy store. Anyway, back to our story. The oldest known reported sighting was in the 1903 edition of the Arizona Republican, in which I.W. Stevens described a creature seen near the Grand Canyon as having long white hair and matted beard that reached to his knees. It wore no clothing, and upon his talon-like fingers were claws at least 2 inches long. Upon further inspection, he noted a coat of gray hair nearly covered his body, with here and there a spot of dirty skin showing. He later stated that after he discovered the creature drinking the blood of 2 cougars, it threatened him with a club and screamed the wildest, most unearthly screech. As time went on, sightings and encounters with the Mogollon monster became more frequent. In the 20th century, reports from hikers, hunters, and campers began to emerge, describing eerie howls in the night, strange footprints, and brief glimpses of a creature lurking in the shadows. Cryptozoologist Don Davis reported that during the mid-1940s, he was on a Boy Scout trip near Payson, Arizona. He gave the following account. The creature was huge. Its eyes were deep set and hard to see, but they seemed expressionless. His face seemed pretty much devoid of hair, but there seemed to be hair along the sides. His chest, shoulders, and arms were massive, especially the upper arms, easily upwards of 6 inches in diameter, perhaps much, much more. I could see he was pretty hairy, but didn't observe really how thick the body hair was. The face and head was very square sides and squared up chin like a box. Throughout the 1970s and 80s, the sightings continued, with witnesses describing encounters that mirrored the descriptions from earlier years. Campers reported waking up to strange noises outside their tents. Hunters claimed to have seen the creature crossing their paths in the wilderness, and hikers spoke of an overwhelming sense of being watched. Marjorie Grimes, a White River, Arizona resident, claimed to have sighted the creature a number of times between 1982 and 2004. She described the creature as black, tall, and walking in big strides. A number of people of the Fort Apache Indian Reservation also claimed to have seen the creature. The Mogollon monster's reputation grew with each passing year and continues to this day, captivating the attention of cryptozoologists, researchers, and enthusiasts from around the world. Expeditions have been organized for several years, searching for evidence of the creature's existence. Footprints, hair samples, and recorded vocalizations have all been analyzed, but definitive proof still remains elusive. Skeptics argue that the Mogollon monster is nothing more than misidentifications, hoaxes, or the product of overactive imaginations. Thoughts of anything from bears to escaped primates or abandoned zoo animals, things of that nature. They question the lack of concrete evidence and point to the difficulty of sustaining a large, undiscovered creature in a region extensively explored by humans. However, believers in the Mogollon monster argue that the vast and rugged terrain of the Mogollon Rim provides ample hiding places for such a creature. They speculate that it may be a reclusive, intelligent species, adept at evading human detection. Despite the skeptics, the Mogollon monster has become an object of Arizona folklore and found its way into pop culture. One such story involves Arizona pioneer Sam Spade building a log cabin on land adjacent to what is now Camp Geronimo in northern Arizona, only to be attacked by the creature. Later, his son Bill Spade and his soon-to-be wife were killed by the creature on their wedding day, allegedly. Other stories explain the origins of the Mogollon monster, implicating a tormented Native American bent on revenge, or a chief transforming to scare away his former clan. Another story involves a pioneer who was attacked by Native Americans, escaped, but is cursed by the spirits and goes insane. Some stories even describe the creature as a phantom of a white man who, as a punishment for murdering a Native American woman, was hung from a tree by his hands, stretched to a height of 8 feet, and skinned alive to die. That bleeds over into a lot of the misnamed Skinwalker lore. So, who knows? There have been books and songs written. 1974 abstracts of folklore studies written by American Folklore Society, or printed by the American Folklore Society, includes A Tale of the Mogollon Monster, as well as Weird Arizona, your travel guide to Arizona's local legends and best kept secrets, published in 2007. Creature also lives on musically in the work of Dolan Ellis, who used a song named Mogollon Monster in a campaign against littering, especially in the areas of wilderness of Arizona, claiming that the monster targeted those who carelessly littered in its territory. Well, there you have it. As we reach the conclusion of our exploration into the legend of the Mogollon Monster, we are left with more questions than answers. Is it a creature deeply rooted in Native American folklore, a remnant of an undiscovered primate species, or a figment of our collective imagination? Perhaps the true essence of the Mogollon Monster lies in the stories it inspires, the tales of adventure and mystery that echo through generations. It serves as a reminder that there are still pockets of wilderness where the unknown may dwell in our modern and interconnected world. Thank you for joining me on this second anniversary of the Twisted States podcast, on this enthralling journey through the realm of the Mogollon Monster. Be sure to check out my socials, check out the links, the show links, or if you're watching this on YouTube, check out the description down below. I'm on Instagram at Disruptive Girl. I'm on Patreon at Disruptive Girl. I'm on Etsy, and also have the website cathairtea.com for my shop. And you can check out all the stuff I do. I stream on Twitch, twitch.com or twitch.tv/disruptivegirl. Pretty much daily streams, 3 p.m. Pacific. Sometimes I stream a little earlier, sometimes a little bit later, but I'm there pretty much daily. And if you follow me on Instagram or just follow me on Twitch and make sure my notifications are on, you'll be able to see when I am live. I'm also on YouTube, and I'm a little bit behind on YouTube uploads because my life exploded once again, as usual, but what's new? Anyway, please check out the stuff, do the thing, and I promise you it won't be as much of a wait for the next episode of Twisted States because, well, I've already got a couple of episodes written, few episodes written. I'm a little bit ahead. I just have to sit down and actually get them recorded. And I know I kind of broke in with some breaks here and there to give you a little bit more information about stuff I was doing. If you don't like that, just let me know. It was just a thought to try to see how it would work out or whatever. And, I don't know. If you hate it, you hate it. So it's all good. Anyway, yeah, just let me know. And if you want to message me directly, message me at Disruptive Girl over on Instagram because I actually check those messages. It's probably the easiest way to keep in touch, or comment on this if you're watching it on YouTube. Because I check my comments, even though sometimes I don't want to. And if you want to chit chat with me live, check me out on Twitch, 3 p.m. Pacific. And that's daily at 3 p.m. Pacific, unless I have something else going on. And then, yeah, But yeah, even though things have been sporadic, it's been kind of a nightmare. The fact that I'm still making an attempt, even though things didn't go quite as planned, it makes me proud of myself, if nothing else. So that's what's important. And have a wonderful June. It's June 1st. Woohoo! Oh, summer. I'm not looking forward to the heat. So, yeah. I can't wait until fall, though. So once summer is over and fall rolls around again, I can start getting out and doing some more camping and hiking and things. But summer is hibernation time. That's when we hide because it's 1,000 degrees outside here in Vegas. So yeah, anyway, stay cool. Have a great rest of your whatever. And thanks for listening. Bye.